Hello everyone, and welcome to Christmas Eve special of the Minecraft Christmas Advent Calendar for 2025. Yes, that is right. It is Christmas Eve! I am very excited. I am so excited. I hope you are too, because it is day 24, Christmas Eve. So we will finally, after finishing all of these tiny little boxes over here, we are finally going to be opening the big box over there for Christmas Eve. So, without further ado, let's come on over here to this button, and we will press it to reveal the Christmas Eve box. And there we go, waiting for the sound effect, of course, as we have done every other day of December. And there it is, the Christmas Eve box is open. So we will fly on up, because the country for today is, of course, Australia. Yes, that is right. Here is the giant Australian flag. My country, the country that I live in, Australia. Here it is. And as you can see on the sign there, day for Christmas Eve, Australia. Now, what did you expect, really? A lot of you were probably wondering why Australia hasn't been mentioned or on this calendar so far. And that's because I've been saving it for Christmas Eve today. So, yeah, that's why. And I did that because, of course, I live in Australia, so, yeah. Anyway, as we have done every other day of this calendar up until today, I will now hand it over to future me to tell you a bit about our Australian Christmas traditions as I build not one, but a couple of them here in this box for Christmas Eve. So yes, Happy Christmas, Happy Merry Christmas, and let's time-lapse. Okay everyone, it is finally Christmas Eve, and some of you guys may have been wondering this whole time why I haven't included my own country, Australia, in the calendar so far. And that is because, as I have said, I've been patiently waiting this whole time to have it as the second last box as Christmas Eve. Honestly, what did you expect? Anyway, the country for today, Christmas Eve, is Australia, and since I live here in Australia, I am very familiar with our Christmas traditions. There are many notable unique traditions that we have, such as celebrating outdoors during summer, like surfing at the beach, barbecues and picnics, attending large public events such as carols by candlelight, eating pavlova, impromptu street parties with games of cricket, and of course, who could forget, the famous Australian icon, Aussie Santa. If you do not know who Aussie Santa is, I'll do my best to explain. Because here in Australia, it gets very hot at Christmas time. A classic Northern Hemisphere Santa with his big, fluffy red suit and winter sleigh with reindeer wouldn't make much sense here down under. So instead, we have Aussie Santa, who wears sunglasses, a t-shirt, shorts, and thongs while riding around Australia in his old, rusty Holden ute. It's certainly a very funny scene to think of. There's also Aussie Surfing Santa, who is basically the same but just rides on a surfboard. Australia is a very unique and funny place to be at Christmas time, and I love where I live all the more because of it. And there we go. Here is our very chaotic build for today, out for Australia today. And I guess it kind of fits that it's very chaotic, because in reality, Christmas is chaotic, right? Christmas is a very chaotic, crazy time of year, but it's also one of the best times of year, and we love the chaos, and we love all the action, and all the excitement, because, yeah, it is very excitement. But yes, here it is. Here is the best I could do for an Australian build today. Here is an Aussie Santa, is what I was talking about. Normal Santa at the top, but down the bottom here, no shirt on, or sometimes he's got a t-shirt on. And then his shorts and thongs. I didn't know how to make thongs in Minecraft, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah, Aussie Santa there. Candles here for Candles by Carol. Carols by Candlelight, and that's one of my favorite things to watch on Christmas Eve. You should really check it out. It's really, really nice. I love it. Anyway, and then they're on a beach here. This is one of the few times that I've permitted myself to break the sort of rules that I've set for like snow in the green boxes, moss in the red boxes. This is the one-off time that I've let myself break that rule by adding sand, dirt, and of course moss to a green box. But yeah, so they're on the beach, and they're also having a barbecue down here, because a barbecue is a very, very Aussie thing here to have at Christmas time. We love our barbecues, and we love Christmas. So there it is, we're cooking some meat over there, and then that's the, like, thing that you use to flip the meat or whatever. Yeah, anyway. Then over here, our last build, our last Aussie tradition is, of course, beach cricket. And here it is. That's meant to be a cricket ball there. This is meant to be a cricket bat. And this is, of course, the cricket stump right there. The wicket. Or whatever it's called. I don't know. Can't be bothered. Anyway, there it is. I hope you enjoy. This is a very funny build and a very funny way to celebrate Christmas Eve with my country, Australia, here on the Minecraft Christmas Advent Calendar for 2025. But yes, here it is. So we will fly on back over to the viewing platform, because here it is. The full calendar is complete almost, except for day 25, which is tomorrow, Christmas Day. Oh my goodness, I am so excited. I hope you are very excited too. I love Christmas. Christmas is one of the best times of year. I love what it means. I love everything to do with Christmas. I love it. And I've loved this calendar, this Christmas season this year. And I've loved going around the world, so to speak, and seeing all the different traditions and ways that these countries behind me celebrate Christmas. So, if your country hasn't been featured on this calendar, if your country hasn't been featured on this calendar this year, do not worry. It's just because it didn't really have any noticeable Christmas traditions, I guess. So yeah, very sorry about that if it didn't get featured. Please tell me in the comments if there's anywhere I missed this calendar, because I would love to hear those traditions from those places. But yes, there it is. Day 24 today. Christmas Eve. Christmas is tomorrow. Very, very excited. So join us back tomorrow to see what the final build will be in the Day 25 Christmas Day calendar box right there behind me. So yes, join us back tomorrow, and I will see you then. Goodbye. Merry Christmas.